guys, it's Eddie the Magic Monk. Eddie the Magic Monk. Eddie the Magic Monk. Eddie the Magic Monk. Hey guys, Eddie the Magic Monk here. Today's video we're going to show you how to play the game Elden Ring. And this is a very highly anticipated game. I haven't spent too much time on it. But what I'm going to do is just show you guys some of the basics, how to get started in the game, how to use the controller on my new Xbox Series X. Now the main thing that I want to talk about is basically how to fight, and we're going to get to the tutorial from the start. So we're going to go through the basic controls using the Xbox controller, how to I guess use the items, use the menu and all that. Okay, so you can see that I'm in the main game menu and there is a couple of things you can choose from. I've already had a few characters, but because we want to start fresh, I'm just going to go to new game. And then in the start, you're just creating your character. Now, because we're just starting a tutorial, we don't really care as much about what each one of these does. In fact, when you're playing it, it's pretty similar, but I'm just going to pick a random person. You guys can spend a lot more time on this if you want, but for the purpose of the tutorial, I'm just going to quickly get through it. I'm going to call myself Magic Monk. Magic Monk. Okay. Oh, here. Okay, so body type. You can change all these things if you want. Alright. Body type. I'm probably male, obviously. Age, probably a bit old. Origin. You can choose all of this. So these are sort of... What sort of advantage do you want your character to have? Do you want more runes? Do you want more flasks? All that. So I'm just gonna pick more HP. Choose body template. You can choose a lot of stuff, but detailed appearance. Okay, I'm not gonna spend too much time on that. I'm just gonna go to finish. Okay, but you guys, you know, if you're into customizing your character, go ahead, do all of that. Narration in the background. Okay, so here it is, the game. Alright, so we're in the game and you can see that you're just moving the character around and you're sort of just running around in this dark church. So basic controls are pretty similar to things like Call of Duty and all that. Left stick for running around, right stick to change your view, where you're looking, and Y is used to read messages on the ground. So what are messages on the ground? If you press Y, so other people have typed these messages. So you can sort of rate them as good or bad. Maybe they give you a hint to the game, maybe they say something funny, but I don't really do much of that. Okay, so let's just examine this pillage, and you can see that you get an item. Okay, so just press Y. So you get some items, you pretty much run around here. Now, if you attack, okay, right trigger is attack with your right hand. Okay, so I'm just going to attack, smash some things in this room. Okay, smash some things in this room. And I'm going to jump, get out of there, but feel free to explore and press Y on stuff. Maybe you'll discover some stuff. Some other people's writing. Okay, so now let's run towards the door. Open the door. Open the door. Okay, so you come outside to this area, Chapel of Anticipation. And what I'm gonna do is just run around, open some doors, try to open some doors, try to explore, things like that. Do as much of that as you want, because this is a huge game with lots of stuff. RB to smash things. Maybe something behind? No, nothing. Okay. So let's keep going. Touch bloodstain. Now, bloodstain is basically saying that someone died here. Someone died here, and this is the last thing they did before they died. So someone must have jumped off here and died, so we're not going to do that. So let's just run. Okay, lots of messages. Read these messages. Okay, so let's just run. Now you're going to get to a very hard to beat boss. Okay, so let's just run. You can try to find some items if you want, but I guess for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm not going to try too hard to find anything. Okay, so here's a boss. Now, there's no point in trying to defeat it. It's impossible to win. Impossible. Alright? You can try, but one hit and you're dead. Okay, so now after you die, you appear at this other location. Okay, so you receive another item. This is for drinking health and what is it? Health and what's the other point? Jump down the hole ahead and you'll find the Cave of Knowledge. So that is the main thing we want to go through. Okay, because that will teach you how to play. Okay, so let's talk to this person. Recall the arts of war and your warrior's blood. Okay, so now we're going to jump off of this. Okay. You lose a bit of health already. But it says you can use item by pressing X. So we're going to press down to get to our items. And you can see Crimson Tears. If I use that by pressing X, I get some health. Okay, notice it says I have two charges of Crimson Tears left. Okay, so now Sites of Grace. Resting at the Sites of Grace will restore HP, FP. FP is what I was going to say. Alright, I don't know what F stands for. Force or something like that. Cleanse any status ailments. Refill your sacred flasks. So notice how we had two charges just then. Sitting down should give us back to full charge. You can find Sites of Grace by going to where light converges. And then we can also go to info items from the inventory. So if you forget this, okay, press the 3 lines button to go to inventory, and you can see that these are your items, and if you keep going RB to the right, you should be able to see the messages about the Cave of Knowledge, okay, in the info section. About the Cave of Knowledge. Examine using X. Examine using X. So this is all the info. Okay, so if you forget something, go back there and oh, did I actually use it? No. So press Y, touch the grace. Okay, so it says lost grave discovered, and you can see this all throughout the map. So you can teleport to places, rest at them, and you can see the flask is going to recharge. Okay, so you can do all of these things, flasks, Now we won't do any of this yet because it's basically automatically recharged it as soon as you click race at this site. Okay, so now let's see how much charge I have. See, you can see I have 3 charges again. Press the down arrow to see how to swap between the items. Okay. Okay, so R is reset camera and lock the target. So you can see I press down R and you can see the target is locked. Once it's locked, there's no point in the right stick anymore unless you want to change targets. Okay, so once you have a target, attack is RB. Okay, very easy there. So we're going to lock the target, RB. RT is strong attack. Okay, so you can hold it down for a super strong attack. Or you can use LB to guard. So I'm going to guard it. Now use a strong attack. Strong attack, 1 attack, it's gone. Can avoid enemy attacks with a dodge or backstep. Left stick, B or just B. Okay, so let's try that. B is backstep. Left stick and B is a roll. Okay, so let's go backstep. See how I sort of avoided that? Let's try again. Avoided 2 attacks just by going backstep. You gotta go slightly earlier. Okay, so I'm gonna RB, sorry, the right stick, lock in. Oh, still not early enough. Let's try it again. Oh, I'm doing terrible. Press B earlier. Okay, that's probably too early. Anyway, let's kill it. Okay, sometimes if you're above the corpse, you can press Y to get some items. If only I had a skill. Okay, so let's just run through this. Run around, see if you can press Y on some stuff. Why is it always jumping? Because you're pressing A to jump. Hold L and B to dash. Okay, nothing too spectacular so far. Acquire materials. Yes, so press Y if you see that. You'll find fruits and flowers. All of these can be used to craft things later on. Okay, so just collect whatever you can. Okay, so here it says each hand can be equipped with up to 3 armaments. You can toggle between them, and you can also wield with 2 hands. So we're going to try that very soon. But okay, let's try wielding with 2 hands. Let's just escape from this guy first, or is he going to keep chasing me? Okay, so I'm going to press Y, and I'm going to press LB and RB at the same time. Now I got 2 hands. Okay, so you can either do that or change back, and you can swap weapons. There's no other weapons right now, so when you press left and right, they don't do anything unless you don't want any, unless you want to punch people with your fists. Otherwise, it's probably go left, right, and get something. And then, but if you want 2 hands, go ahead. But that sort of means that you probably need to get behind them somehow. That wasn't too hard. Didn't leave anything behind. Okay, what's the message? Just getting started. Okay, same. Alright, let's run around. R while lock on target, change target. So you can press R, move the right stick around, and that changes the target. Pretty easy so far, right? Okay, I'm probably gonna change back now. Oh, there's oh, accidentally took a drink. Okay, so this person's throwing things at me. Let's see if I can block it. Alright, so I'm blocking it. No health taken by using the block. Okay, touch the bloodstain. This is showing what people did before they died. Okay, armaments have special abilities called skills. Skills are highly varied and range from powerful attacks to temporary effects. Use skills consumes FP. So let's see what skill is. This is a skill. So that's not much skill, but if I go two-handed, alright, and I use a skill, you can see that blue thing reduce a little bit. Alright, the blue line is reducing. That's because I'm using the skill. Okay, so let's try that here. Crouch makes it harder for enemies to discover you. Okay, so let's do that. Crouch. Oops. Crouch. Okay, that killed it pretty quick. RB near back turn enemy critical hit. Let's see that. Critical hit. So crouch, go up to a back turn enemy and critical hit it. Stance breaking, hold down RT to charge attack. Okay, so jump attack or charge attack to break their stance. Okay, but these will obviously take a bit longer. It's quite a bit involved in the fighting, quite a few different variations. Upon dying, you can revive at stakes of Marika. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's go through this and try to use everything we learned to try and defeat this boss. Okay, so let's perform counter attack immediately after blocking. Okay, so we sort of showed you that already before, so Jesus. 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 Really caught. Okay, touch the bloodstain. Okay, so read the message. Well done. That was a bit of a panic there. Pillage remains new strength. Okay, so let's I guess slide down here and go to the door. Okay, so we're gonna go up the stairs here, try to collect everything. A new sites of grace. Lost grace discovered. Site of grace. Can rest to get some health back. As soon as you do that, it's pretty much all back, right? So you can press down to, just press down, you'll see the flasks is full. Alright, so now if we go up these lifts, it goes up to the top. And we open this door and we come outside. Now we're done. We're at Limgrave. Alright, so this is where the real game starts. Now, we will come back to show you the second tutorial, but the first tutorial, how to fight. I hope this gives you some idea on how to fight in Elden Ring. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.